This is problem number 5 from the Chapter 7 closure problems. A share of ABC stock was worth $60 in 2005 and only worth $45 in 2006. A says, find the multiplier and the percent decrease. So I'm going to start out by making a table. So my x's are going to be the years. So since it starts in 2005, I'm going to start that as year 0, since that's the starting point. And it's $60 then. And in 2006, so 1 year later, that's going to be $45. So in order to find the multiplier, I need to find how do I get from 60 to 45. So in other words, I'm multiplying times b. I need to find out what b is. So I can write out 60 times this b, our multiplier, gives us the next year, which is 45. How do I get b by itself? Divide by 60 on both sides. And 45 divided by 60 is 0.75. So our b, or our multiplier, is 0.75. And the next part is the percent decrease. So what percent did it decrease this year? It did not decrease 75%. If our $60 is 100% of our money, how much did it go down? So we still have 75% of what we did before. So what is 100 minus 75? That's how much it decreased, which is 25%. So it's a 25% decrease. B says, write an exponential function that models the value of the stock starting from 2005. So for exponential, which is what we've been talking about, that equation is y equals ab to the x power. And a is our starting point, b is our multiplier, which we've already found our b. So when they start at 2005, that we wrote as our 0 year, or our starting point. So that's going to be our a. We're going to have y equals 60. Our b is our multiplier, which we found above. So 0.75, put that in parentheses, to the x power. C says, assuming that the decline in value continues at the same rate, use your answer to part B to predict the value in 2010. Well, our starting point was $60, which they told us up here was in 2005. So how many years is it from 2005 to 2010? That's 5 years. So our x is going to be 5. So using the same equation as above, y equals 60 times 0.75, and instead of to the x power, we're doing to the 5th power, since it's 5 years later. And when you put this in your calculator, you get 14.238. So I'm going to round that up. I'm going to do $14.24 is how much money they'll have in 2010.